Okay, guys. Now, let's solve this. I want to talk about the solution once we get to the end. But this one says negative 10t is greater than or equal to 34. You guys have your calculators with you. All right, Fritz, it says solve, and solve always means get the variable by itself. But negative 10 is with the variable right now. What should I do? You know what? If I subtracted 34 from both sides, then I would just have negative 10t minus 34, because I can't put them together, is greater than or equal to 0. And that doesn't get me anywhere, does it? Remember, I always want to get rid of the number that's with the variable. Okay? Well, what's happening between the number and the variable? Okay, so how do I undo multiplication? I'm going to divide both sides by negative 10. Whoa, I got to go back to the first screen. Or divide by negative 1. Okay, I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be negative 1. It just means a negative number. Okay? Now, when I go back over here, I'm dividing both sides by a negative number, right? So what do I have on the left side now? Albert?
T.
I have t on the left side. This cancels. Got t over there. Nicholas, what do I have on the right side? Negative 3.4. What do I have in the middle now, Nico?
T is
Less than or equal to. Excellent. Now, I need to graph this thing. So I'm going to draw my line. Right? Put a little dash there in the center. I'm going to put one on either side because I like to know that. What number needs to go in the center, Simon? Okay, I'll put negative 3.4. Boy, that's interesting. So what do you want this number to be over here? What do you think? What would be a good idea if we were looking at this graph, Teddy? Well, you could do 3.5. You could do that. What else could I do? Kai? Negative 4. Okay. And if this was about that distance, what should this be over here then, Kai? How about negative 3? Because negative 3.4 is about, it's close to the middle, right? So then I'm going to put a big circle around it. And now I need to do some shading, right? Ethan, help me shade this thing. Should I shade to the left or to the right? To the left, because it's less than. Okay, there we go. Good. Should I color in the circle, Alex? Yes, I should, because it does say equal to. Good. So there, all the things that are shaded could be plugged into that inequality, and it would work. Justin, you asked me this question earlier. I'm going to put negative 10 times something is greater than or equal to 34. Okay? What numbers can go in there? Well, anything in this shaded area can go in there and I get a true statement. So let's try something. How about, let's do negative 4. You've got the calculator. What is negative 10 times negative 4? Positive 40. And that's greater than or equal to 34, isn't it? Okay, so that works. All right, let's go back. Let's plug in, how about negative 20? Okay, you've got your calculator. What's negative 10 times negative 20? Positive 200. Does that work? Is that greater than or equal to 34? Yeah, it is. It's greater than in this case. What if I put in negative 3? Now, what do I get, Justin? Negative 10 times negative 3. Positive 30. Is that greater than or equal to 34? No, and we know because it's not in the shaded area, is it? Okay, so it doesn't work. All right? Okay. What about negative 3.4? What's negative 10 times negative 3.4, Justin? Positive 34. Is that greater than or equal to 34? Yeah, it's in the shaded area, right? So how many numbers are in the shaded area, Justin? An infinite number, right, of numbers that we could plug in there and it be true. Okay, so t can be an infinite